lot of killing yourselves with real huge mistakes. Simple to say, just cut them out. But what do you see? You've been through a lot. How do you eliminate those major mistakes from a group?
Just getting back to details and simplifying things. More so as an individual is just simplifying your game, just getting back to the bases and just making smart plays. And I think right now, if you look at our team, it's probably the best case scenario that we're heading on the road for a week here to kind of come together as a team and just focus on our game and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I said, just getting back to basics and simplifying things and come to the rink and start having fun again, because when you have that type of feeling and create that type of feeling, that's when you start getting the result that you want.
You have this road trip coming up, and like you say, it's maybe what you need to get on the road, but you're playing good teams. You got back-to-back. The schedule isn't easy through this run here, so you kind of have no choice but to sort your game out pretty fast, don't you?
Yeah, it's it's definitely gets harder before it gets easier. Like you said, against three really good teams right now with Chicago, Philly, and Pittsburgh. So it's going to be a test. It's going to be a challenge, but also I think it's an opportunity for us to get our game going in the right direction in playing good teams like this, because we know we're going to get tested, and we've been tested so far throughout the first 5 games, and like I said last night, we gotta find a way to stop the bleeding here before it gets too bad.
How much of this skid do you see as being kind of attributed to self-inflicted wounds?
A lot of it, most of it is just careless mistakes. Mistakes that weren't really in our game last year all season long, and it's with all the video and the coaches harping on us, it seems like we just continue making the same mistakes. So, it doesn't even come to the coaches and things like that. It just comes down to the players and making it right. So, a lot of it's been self-inflicted. So, like I said, we got to come together as a group and figure this out.
You've had over 50 shots from what's all the high scoring areas in and around the net, but only 2 goals. Guys got to bear down more close. They got to pay the price. And when you're getting that many chances from in tight, you should be scoring.
Yeah, for sure. And then you got to find a way to find the back of the net. It's always not going to be pretty, but like you said, when you get in those areas, you got to find ways to bear down. If you look around the league, I think a lot of goals are being scored throughout the first 6-7 games of the season so far, and unfortunately, we haven't put up that many on the board. So we got to find a way to, I guess, maybe loosen the grip on our sticks and have that mindset when we get that chance in that grade A scoring area that we're going to find the back of the net, and once it goes in, you want to keep that mentality, and sometimes it's just a bounce, maybe off a shin pad or a skate or a tip-in goal or something like that, and to kind of to get things going. But it's just paying the price, like you said, and getting in those dirty areas that'll start giving us more success.
Milan, you said you shooting yourself. You didn't shoot yourself in the first game. It was about as perfect a game as. So where did it start to go wrong? Was it just incremental from game to game to game? You just started making more and more mistakes?
Yeah, it's just, like you said, the first game was really good. And then, I don't know, maybe we thought it was going to be easy after that and kind of let just maybe started to let loose and be a little careless. And it seems like frustration and the wrong kind of emotion started to kind of sink in, and maybe trying to do too much and getting out of your element where you're almost in quicksand. The harder you try, the deeper you get, and that's kind of the feeling right now. So you got to find a way to get out of that. And like I said, it starts with a good effort tomorrow night in Chicago against one of the best teams in the league and in one of the best buildings in the league.
Quickly, Milan, I heard the tragedy hip on the speakers in the room. Just thoughts.
Yeah, obviously, sad news, in the music world and throughout Canada. Obviously, Gord is you know, big part of every Canadian's life, and I mean, obviously, I grew up listening to his music. All his stuff was on the radio all the time, and I know he was a big Bruins fan as well, and a fan of mine. So, unfortunately, I never got to meet him personally, but you know, I've always been a fan of his, and you know, he lived a great life, and he meant a lot to a lot of hockey players and a lot of Canadians.